was named after a previous King Edward, Edward the Confessor. Edward didn't refer to himself as the first of that name. The fact he's known as Edward I is due to his grandson Edward III, confirming himself to be Edward, the third of that name since the conquest. The conquest being, of course, the Norman conquest of 1066. Edward had two main nicknames. Firstly, he was known as Longshanks due to the fact he was tall for a medieval man, the average height being 5 foot 8 inches. Edward was 6 foot 2 inches. The other nickname is Hammer of the Scots, due to his brutal and successful campaign to subdue the Scottish people from 1296, and was the catalyst for the first Scottish Wars of Independence. Edward did conquer the lands of Scotland via proxy with King John Balliol, and one of the spoils of his campaign was to remove the stone of Scone, which was used in Scottish coronations, from Scone Abbey near Perth. He took it to Westminster and put it underneath a coronation chair he had commissioned. This chair has been part of every English and latterly British monarch's coronation ever since. The stone was not officially returned to Scotland until 1996, and the stone is likely to be borrowed for King Charles III's coronation in 2023. The other neighbour to the west of England, Wales, was conquered early in his reign around 1276. He incorporated Wales into England's administration in 1284, and as a way of cementing the link between the two countries, his son, the future Edward II, who was born at Carnarvon Castle in North Wales in 1284, was given the title Prince of Wales. This was a title that actual princes of Wales held before Edward conquered the country. The title nowadays is associated with the eldest son of the monarch, which stems from Edward's first use of it almost 750 years ago. Edward created what is now known as the Model Parliament. The concept of a parliament was not a new invention, but the format Edward created was the basis for the parliament that we see in the UK today. Beforehand, representatives of the communities that came to Parliament did not seek consent to do so from their constituents. Edward asked for 2 representatives, chosen by the people, to attend Parliament instead, to give assent to laws that Parliament passed. When Edward's first wife, Eleanor of Castile, died in 1290 in a little village called Harby in Nottinghamshire, her progress back to Westminster was commemorated by Edward by erecting 12 memorial crosses called the Eleanor Crosses. These were placed at the location she stopped at on her journey. The crosses were erected at Lincoln, Grantham, Stamford, Geddington, Northampton, Stony Stratford, Woburn, Dunstable, St Albans, Waltham, Cheapside, and a little village not far from Westminster called Charing, which is how Charing Cross got its name. Thank you everybody for watching this 6 facts video. If you like it, don't forget to like the video and share it with the hashtag teamstructor. And if you like the channel as a whole, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell so you know when a new video comes out.